Hey you guys, welcome back to Rames Games, the #1 source for Wayward Terran Frontier content on YouTube, in my opinion. We're obviously playing more Wayward Terran Frontier. Zero falls. I just had the most pro parking job. I'd show you the map, but I can't actually do it from right here. It's going to show you... We were basically directly space north of our station here. North. That's obviously the direction on a 2D plane. Whatever. Anyways. We're just going to dump all this stuff in the furnace right now. We currently have 129,823 mass. 5 crystal spores. I'll show you what those do eventually. We don't really talk about farming unless it's been improved, and I don't understand. I don't know that it has, so why we're not going to talk about it. Farming is really great conceptually. Not so great in its last known practice. You guys ever wear a hoodie with like freaking headphones that have a cord? Because I can't stand wireless things. I've had bad experiences with them in the past. Anyways, I digress. You just like, your freaking headset just like continuously rubs up against, excuse me, bullets per shot 1. Right, because it's an assault rifle. Trying to figure out what the extra weapons in my thing were. And it like rubs up against the zipper. That's why you hear is and it's like scratching. You can hear it in the headset because it's hitting the headset cord. Oh my god, it is annoying. Truth be told, my setup actually kind of sucks. Someday I'll get that sorted out. Can't really afford to do it at the moment. No, there's no further plugs or promotions coming. I wouldn't do that to y'all's. Y'allins? I don't know. I'm going to take a submachine gun and throw that in the furnace too, along with that other pistol. We don't need those. Just kind of pointless banter while we wait on our mass to go up. And while I run around doing furnacey things. I hope everyone's having a great day. Mine's going alright. No complaints really. A little bit of snow outside. I'm freezing, but other than that, not a big deal. Screw it. Get that hallway component. I mean, we got enough money from that last haul. I need to go in the logistics room, which, yes, I could have just run up straight through that, but I forgot. Forgot's not the right word. I wasn't planning on coming up here. More the right word. Gotta be real careful I don't hit scrap and research. I'm gonna change these to the machine gun, I think. $595 explosive energy. I think they're just better. But we are keeping the improved 20mm. We could go for double barrel machine gun. That could be kind of fun. But we've got a lot of explosive energy power. Our mass is still skyrocketing even though we are in the process of researching. I think in episode 7 I started to mention that the reason I was so excited to get this ship was because when I first saw this module right here, I didn't realize that was what was shooting the missiles. I thought it was one of the mining components so that I could go asteroid mining. So I walked up to an asteroid and I started shooting missiles. I'm like, no, I want to shoot the mining drill. That way I can get like an airlock on one of these things. And it was funny because it actually, that's what I was shooting. I didn't realize this was a missile. I thought it was like a drill shape. Wow, that was close. My ship's probably internally bleeding right now. Because I just about hit that asteroid. Like, hey, can I make it? Yeah, I can make it. Because I'm a professional. Ooh, this should be fun. Excuse me while I get your venting cargo. I actually want this ship, so if it could stop firing at me, that'd be great. Oh man, that's the most difficult thing about this game is when you decide that you want a ship. Oh, dude. You did so much damage to me. Good on you, mate. Good on you. I'm gonna heal this from over here. Don't mind if I do. So I don't think I'm gonna time lapse these repairs either. Probably not the time to drink pop, is it? They got their stupid cannon working. I did just screw up big time there. I forgot that I just wiped that cannon off the map. So unless they... No. They just vented the last of their stuff. That's fine. I forgot that my missiles shoot out directly in front of me. So by virtue of... Is that? I don't think that's the right word. I didn't mean to use that. I was facing them. And I was like, hey, I'm going to point the guns where I want the missiles to shoot. Well, it doesn't work that way. It really doesn't. It's not a turret. It's a fixed module in the middle of the ship. I basically just need to, like, super repair this. Yeah, we're not losing health. That's what I was just really concerned about. We do have this nanite aura. It repairs systems. I considered carrying around another aura that repairs hull or armor or just non-specifically things, so that we could get these things repaired faster. But to be honest with you, I don't think that's a bright idea. Also, it seems through a lot of that damage, things that were specifically targeted through splash damage or whatever actually include a lot of our oxygen thingy-madoos. I don't care about that, that's a gun. Make sure these oxygen things are good. Of course, you can disperse the oxygen, think of it like FTL. You open and close doors to make sure that the closed environments now have an equal amount of oxygen. So a room with 100% and a room with 0% oxygen. You go through the doors of one and both rooms will have 50% oxygen. You can see that if I stand there too long, I'm actually going to die because I'm depleting the oxygen in those set of tiles underneath my person. My aura is healing systems and armor. It's preferring systems right now. I'd really like it if some of these tiles were repaired so I could walk forward. The reason it didn't repair this right here is because it's an end cap. It's just it's an actual hallway component that you use just to cap off things that aren't solid. As soon as I sort that out, I should stop venting oxygen. What I'm trying to do. I think they can be cracked. You just always something. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. See, the oxygen is like major coming back. Fuck off. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think moving was the thing that I wanted to do. This is bad for a few reasons. One, they set fire to my engines, which is less than ideal. Two, they killed my reactors, which means I'm not going to have any oxygen. Come on, fire up, you sons of bitches. Well, if we die... Hold on, can I get away with this? Is this enough health to heal? Yes, it's enough air. It's not gonna last. Sadly. If I were to edit this, I would have put an oxygen thing literally right here. That way, these two rooms were a closed environment. But I mean, obviously that's just me. Heal these things, make sure that we're getting energy in places that we need them. Like I said, guys, it's always something. So what we need to do right now is we need to try to get back. We should just be directly to the right, yeah. Alright, so that's out of the question. These fires should put themselves out. Need to try to repair these things right here. Need to get these air flowing. Unfortunately, that door activates, killing my oxygen supply. Run, 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 run. We have just enough oxygen in here. Yeah, that door keeps opening, which is actually making things a lot worse. We'll find out in a second if I'm actually losing health. I really need to figure out what is... I know this might not be interesting to you guys, but raw gameplay right here. These are things you absolutely have to do. Because if you want to talk about how the game works, this and that, you need to understand that your oxygen kind of matters. It appears that we've actually stopped dying, which is great. That fire is still raging on. we're going to be mostly out of engines here. If I can get this one working, then we should be able to get back. This has been interesting. I really wanted that ship. And I accidentally destroyed the thing. It doesn't explain how I would have gotten this one back, but... So our research is done, and we can access our research menu at any time we want and use our available mass. This episode is going to go on a little bit long. I'm going to die. Go ahead and put these up here so when they switch, the guns aren't chosen. I'll actually be, after all this, I'm going to say that I'll be right back as soon as I, you know, don't die. Alright guys, it's been about 5 minutes. I finally got all the reactors repaired. That's what they can be. I've got all the energy that I can going to the O2 modules. I still have a raging fire that I should probably deal with. Got my fire extinguisher out, you can tell because it's the blue icon, not the red icon. Wasn't an issue a second ago. Alright then. And I get to see the fire extinguisher at work here. It might actually be close enough to deal with the issue. You can see it's actually just crawling its way over there. And it's out of my reach, so it's probably going to spread back around and hit that other engine. But whatever at this point. Yeah, it's actually been 6 minutes since I cut the recording. Go ahead and make sure these walls are good. See, we've gotten the oxygen situation sorted out. Oh boy. Gonna keep my repair tool out. And let us get back to the thing. Travel drive is gonna take a little bit. We have like no engines. So, I guess I'll cut back when I'm back at the thing, so give me just a minute. Alright, so, another issue I ran into was I didn't actually restore power to the engines. Whoops! Alright, let's see how the travel drive does this time. If it continues to take a little bit longer, then, I don't know. We're at 25 minutes on the recording. Let's see if it can't actually fill this one up this time. Last time the travel drive actually came to a stop about here. It's like the equivalent of doing surgery on a car in space, I guess. Very surgical. Very precise. Actually, it's not really surgical or precise. Yeah, it's surgical, but it's not precise. It's like I'm kind of just wildly swinging at the issue. Look guys, I have little to no turning. I'm not that stupid. Should get enough momentum going this way to carry us away from this asteroid. I wish asteroids were destructible. You could mine them from the inside, but you can't actually do anything with them on the outside. Because they are just objects. Space station's coming into view. Hit the wrong button there. Actually, while I'm here, pause the research. We're getting there slowly. I'd do as many cuts as I had to get to it, but I just don't think it's gonna happen. Good news is, while I was gone, in between, if you wanted a small update on the ENV / Dream Crusher Media thing, Michael Todd just replied. Said that he'll forward this to ENV if he can, and he'll handle it if he can. I actually talked to ENV on his Facebook page, assuming, I even said that in the message many times, that that's the real ENV. I say that not in disbelief, but because anyone can create a Facebook page. He doesn't have enough followers to be verified, etc., etc. So assuming it's the real ENV, I've already let him know that many people are having problems with Dream Crusher Media online. Not necessarily with just his music, but that he might want to check on those third-party claims. I don't want to get into the politics of YouTubers who go out and steal other people's content. Then they like rip whole videos or steal music, and then they use that entire set of stuff without permission, which breaks copyright law and YouTube community guidelines. And la-di-da, this and that, but they take it and they put a third-party copyright claim on it. Oh, it just... And then they make money off of it, basically. Like, dude, hit the right button, man. Woo! That only took half an hour. So the good news is, I've talked to Michael Todd, and he's going to report that to ENV. And I have already talked to ENV, which is funny that I already talked to him first, but he's still going to forward it. You might let him know that email was sent days ago, so I don't seem like an annoying twat to... about walked out the wrong door. To David Goodsell. I think I called him Goodshell on accident in one of my videos, but it's David Goodsell, known as ENV. Not the physicist or whatever the fuck the other popular famous guy is, so fuck that guy. I'm kidding. You know, you do you. Oh my god, if I don't autosave. Wow. Do it. Do it, game. I saved. I did it, guys. Mom, get the camera. Also, make me a sandwich. Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We don't do that here. I mean, we make jokes. Occasion. So this does 10 per second. We can just get rid of it. It's an okay backup, I guess, but... Also, let's... Okay. Never rearrange your inventory while on this menu. Because, you know, you might accidentally throw it in the furnace. Anyways, this has been a super long episode and likely uninteresting, to be honest. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Remember to stay positive, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.